Metaverse, giant scam and ploy to take over humanity? Yep. However, there is some light at the end of the tunnel potentially, and we're going to talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly, not just Mark Zuckerberg, of Meta today in Operation. Is humanity really just going to live in a bunch of pods? You all know crypto has been exploding the last probably 2 years. People who've never even heard of crypto, don't even know how it works or really what it is, are investing tons of money in it. And crypto has been exploding. You've all seen NFTs and the metaverse. Now, don't get the metaverse confused with Meta, which is a company owned by Facebook. And actually, Facebook changed its name to Meta right in the nick of time to try to become the leader in the metaverse. Now, you do not want Mark Zucker to be the leader in the metaverse, I can assure you. Now, there's a lot of great coins like Sandbox. I was an early investor in Sandbox. Things like Mana, Decentraland. You can buy land in the metaverse. Now, personally, I'm not, and I'm going to tell you why in this video, so I recommend you buckle up. Now, the metaverse is not all bad, and there could be some really good in this, like people starting to build businesses on the metaverse. There's a lot of value in Web 3.0, decentralized and being able to build something of your own. However, the people behind the scenes are trying to make centralized crypto, centralized metaverse, and just a centralized world. And that is the last thing we need. And so fighting back is vital. If you didn't see the video I did earlier this week on 10 new crypto laws, these are serious, these are legit, and you need to start taking action now, regardless of where you are in the world, because this stuff is going to start coming down on you, not just for crypto coins and tokens and currencies, but also for NFTs. They are really cracking down on that. And then the metaverse is going to get slapped around as well. And ultimately, they're regulating it all as one. And yes, regulation is here. There's already new bills that have already passed. A lot of people don't seem to get that. The infrastructure bill had a ton of crypto stuff in there that's already passed and it's already law. You lost. If you like crypto, you've already lost some of your rights and freedoms in crypto, and they're keeping coming after it. The new bills that are in Congress right now are 10 times worse. So how can the metaverse add value, and how is the metaverse just one giant scam? Well, Facebook has failed in crypto twice, and this is their third attempt to try to become the actual metaverse. A lot of people think, well, Cody, isn't the metaverse just another game? Isn't it like the next step in evolution of gaming? You put on your goofy goggles and you're in there and you're playing. No, it's not. If you noticed in this creepy video right here of Mark Zuckerbillions, he wasn't wearing goggles for most of it. The future of the metaverse is to tie in the metaverse with reality. No more virtual reality. Your reality and metaverse become one. Ultimately, it's going to be glasses like these. So glasses, and then ultimately, these are just blue light glasses. I have perfect vision. But it's going to look something like this, just regular glasses. The only glasses I have in front of me. And then it's going to be contacts, and then it's going to be implants in your eye. And they've got a 10-year plan to roll out eye implants. And then you can alter perceived reality. Now, they've already got pods, as you can see here, and people will be, instead of apartments, you just need a pod. You get in there, hook yourself to a tube, and you could be a 300-pound, pizza-eating, video game playing, no-life living person, which, hey, to each their own. Next thing you know, you're 6'5", you got abs, you're built like Dolph Lundgren in the 80s, you got high kicks like Van Damme, you have Fabio getting girls. You look like just stepped out of a GQ magazine, right? You want a Rolex? There it is, right? So all these things in the metaverse is going to allow equality. And a lot of people are saying, well, this is going to allow equality, and you could buy things in the metaverse. It's basically Sims for idiots. Like, I can't believe people are falling for this. Now, if you're going to utilize business and utilize an interactive workspace, I could see value there, provided that it's privacy first, provided that it's decentralized and you take control of everything. But we've already got a lot of countries trying to say, no, you can't have that. It's got to be full controlled, full centralized. And it looks like a lot of the stuff in the metaverse is not going to be open and free, and it's not going to be decentralized like crypto is supposed to be. The way that crypto was rolled out and sold to the people is dying right in front of our eyes, and nobody seems to be doing anything about it. I don't understand. Where are the people protesting what's happening with crypto? You guys are losing, and I keep talking to people. I'm like, where? I seen a couple forums on Reddit with a bunch of people who are, oh, shucks, they're angry. You're hiding behind a username on Reddit. Nobody cares. You think your congressmen or women care? No, and this is not just happening in the United States. It's happening in Canada. India is looking at banning all crypto, including the metaverse. They're already saying we're banning Meta. Meta got sued for a whopping $20 million. That's like a couple hours pay for Mark Zuckerberg. But they're trying to become the new reality. They're not trying to become virtual reality. They're trying to become the new reality. This doesn't raise privacy concerns. This raises humanitarian concerns. You cannot let this happen. We've got people going around getting poked with stuff left and right, dumbing them down, turning into zombies and idiots. And then people are like, yeah, we need the metaverse. And there's a program in Canada, and there's actually a program rolled out in Agenda 2030. As you can see here, you will own nothing and you'll love it, where you can turn in your assets and get assets in the metaverse. Also, the federal government, which is the new social credit score system with the Fed coin, which is supposed to be rolling out in the next 2 years, is setting up a situation right now where do you know what you're going to get besides a kick in the teeth? You're going to get a situation where you can own nothing, you can turn in your assets and get a UBI in Fed coin, which is going to suppress the growth of all other crypto. And it's going to cripple them, because the only way crypto grows is by marketing and word of mouth. There's a lot of people in crypto, but if a coin blows up, it's because a bunch of people get behind it. The crypto market is not that big yet. It's still in its infancy compared to where it could go, but it's never going to get there because they're trying to centralize it. And that is the fundamental problem with everything that we're dealing with right now. And nobody seems to care. Nobody seems to be rising up. We saw mass protests in 2020. Where are people rising up because you're losing all of your freedoms? Nobody seems to care. Nobody seems to care that you're losing all of your freedoms in these giant bills that are getting passed. And people are like, yeah, cool, whatever. And it's not just freedoms and they pass them with build back better. Look, the broke back bill sucks, okay? And so does the infrastructure bill that builds almost no roads and bridges anywhere. It's going to build one road per town, and the rest of it goes to corruption and suppressing things like crypto and suppressing all Americans. And most of the money is given to China and other dictator countries, and immigration and mass depopulation. It's just ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Again, Americans' money goes to not help Americans ever under any circumstances. And now with the global central banks, they're taking over the metaverse. Do you realize the positions that they're buying in Sandbox? A lot of people have been, Cody, what coin should you get in? Well, I've been in Sandbox early. Do you know who's buying Sandbox right now? Do you know who's trying to take over the metaverse? Do you know who's buying all the land right now, all the premium land? It isn't your Aunt Jane. It isn't your Uncle Frank. And it isn't, your favorite BitBoy YouTuber. No. You know who it is? It's the same people that are suppressing the dollar. It's the same people that are suppressing this, and they're going to try to make you have a haven and think that you have something in the metaverse. It's the same people that are pulling the con that we pulled last time when we left the gold standard, but now you're going to leave everything, have nothing, and everything you own and everything you are is going to be digital. You're going to literally be lying in pods hooked to, it's going to be like if you were in a bad car accident and you're hooked to ICU. That's what people are going to be like worldwide. But in their mind, they're going to be out there strutting around in their stupid metaverse like a cartoon. This doesn't end well. Where are people? And you're not going to make any money. They're going to suck the money right out of crypto. If they don't change something fast, for all you crypto investors, I hope you get your head out of the clouds soon and realize that crypto will be done soon if you do not take action. I've been asking people, where are people getting together? Where are people rallying? Where are people coming out? Oh, Cody, nowhere. They can't do nothing to crypto, Cody. They already are. China already said, F you, crypto. China and India alone, you know how much population that is? You know how many trillions of dollars? Do you know that Bitcoin could have been at 300 grand if China and India didn't suppress it? Just that population alone. Are you out of your mind? Do you know where Ethereum would be right now if these countries weren't playing games? Do you know why the crypto market is crashing right now when everyone says it's a bull market? There's no bull market. What's happening? Why is the only thing going up Metaverse? What's happening? Oh, we got smart contracts. They're not even smart contracts. Have you looked into how these things are operable? Are you kidding me? You see what they're doing to XRP? It's for the global banking system. This has nothing to do with you. You're going to get little driblets and crumbs. That's all you're going to get. They're buying the system right now. You idiots are becoming slaves. And where are the people in crypto? Oh, they can't do no. There's no decentralized. It's on the blockchain. It's 100% public ledger across the board. And the only ones that aren't, like the Pirate Chain and Monero, they're trying to ban. I talked about in that 10 crypto law video that they're trying to make Monero owning it a felony. And not just in America, they already have banned it in like 27 countries, Monero and Pirate Chain and any privacy coin. Australia, forget privacy coins. Australia said you don't even have privacy on the internet. Australia wants you to register to be able to utilize the internet with 100 points of data. So you have to have like a passport and a driver's license and a water bill and a debit card to be able to use the internet, to social media. That's how far this is going, how fast. Do you think that the stupid metaverse is just going to be open and free and decentral? No. It's going to be guarded and gatekeepers, and you're not welcome. You're not part of the big club. The only club you're going to be part of is the one they beat you over the head with when they take your assets, your money, the little driblets of crypto you have, which the FBI has already proven how easy it is to steal crypto. They've already proven how easy it is to change the laws and extract all of your crypto. And then they'll just give you the Fed coin. The centralized Fed coin. It's centralized. It's literally worse than the dollar. It's if the dollar had a tracking device built in. Imagine if a dollar had a GPS tracking device built in. That's the Fed coin, and that's most of crypto right now already. I hope you realize. I hope when you're doing your crypto and you have your crypto phone or you have crypto on your device, you don't take that device with you because it's tracked. All this stuff is tracked now. And now they have AI to track all your purchases. So if you bought crypto in 2013 or 2012 or 2011 and didn't pay taxes on it back then, you can actually go to jail. They're going to start making examples out of people. And this is through the metaverse. This is through the actual metaverse. So I think the metaverse could be awesome. It could be this ecosystem of people coming together. It could be a decentralized social platform, a decentralized business platform. And that's what I would love to see. And I think that's what most of you would love to see. But that's not what it's going to be. And that's not what they're building. The metaverse could be a multi-trillion-dollar business that is booming. But the big bankers said, hold my beer. Here we go again. They're taking over. It's going to be gatekeepers. You want to be part of the metaverse? You're going to have name, social, fingerprint, inject the chip. They're already talking about metaverse chips. I did a video the other day where you saw how they're doing the social credit scores and the V passports in Sweden and other countries. If you haven't watched that video, watch the video. I go in depth on what's happening. They're actually doing it right now. It's not biblical. It's not maybe in the future. It's happening as we speak. And there's already 18 countries signing up to do this. United States, surprisingly, isn't one of them yet because they can't even get a mandate in place because we have a constitution. But countries like Canada and Australia and China and India and Japan and Sweden and Finland and Denmark and so many other countries, England and all these different countries are getting ready to utilize these chips. And then you'll have to have chips to be able to be part of the metaverse. Where are people fighting back? They're taking it from you and you're just like, oh yeah, no, this makes sense. This is legit. Mark Zuckerberg was recently questioned about wearables and he said there won't be a need for wearables anymore. He said he predicts that within the next 3 years, no company will be manufacturing new wearables. Why, Mark? Why will there be no new wearables in the next 3 years? How come, Mr. Zuckerberg? Why are there no wearables? Because now we're moving on to injectables. Welcome to the new world order. How you doing? Scan your hand. This is where we're at, guys, and the metaverse is ushering it in. And crypto is being regulated. I mean, by 2024, crypto is just basically going to be the Fed coin. Because you can say, well, Cody, they can't get rid of crypto. It doesn't matter if nobody's buying it. Have you looked at the markets? They haven't been doing anything. There's supposed to be a bull run. oh, fourth quarter is going to be the big bull run. Where? Hey, where? All these goofy TikToker crypto goofballs, the bull run in Q4, there's no bull run. Why? Why? Only on Meta. Why? It's all part of their plan. They've already structured it. You could buy, let's say you live in one of the parts of the world where they don't ban crypto like they have in China and like they're doing in India and like they're doing in a bunch of other countries. It has no value if 3,000 people buy Cardano. It'll be trading at 30 cents, okay? They need trillions of dollars injected. Already the problem with the crypto market is they take money from one coin and move it to the next, and it blows up, and people try to get out of the top and then go to the next. It's speculative. It's not long-term growth. It needs tens of trillions of dollars injected. That's not going to happen with this current structure. Why do you think it's not going anywhere? They've been saying Bitcoin's going to 100 grand since like 2015. Nah. Why? Because they keep taking the top off it. They keep kicking the legs out from under it. When are people going to wake up to this crap? They're using it to control you. I mean, this is the biggest privacy concern in the history of mankind, but nobody cares. This is the biggest concern to your rights and freedoms in the history of mankind. It's definitely in the top 3. Let it play out, and then let's talk. You might say, oh, Cody. No, let it play out, and then let's talk. And nobody's talking about it. They're like, but, dude, there's this sandbox went up a couple bucks. Yeah, I bet they did. I'm an early investor in Sandbox. How excited am I? Not at all. Why? Because I know who's buying it. And it's not the people you want buying it. I wish Sandbox fell apart right now. I'd rather lose the money and pull back and go decentralized. We need more developers building privacy coins. How many privacy coins are getting ready to come out? Virtually zero. Why? Because they're making it illegal. They do not want. They are creating crypto to track you, catalog you, stalk you, inject you, chip you, dumb you down, and control you. And the metaverse is going to be the dumb world that you live in, period. Mark my words. Tell everyone you know to get their head out of the clouds and get serious. Crypto's a great thing if it's utilized properly, but we're letting these big corporations and these big government-run corporations take it over. 7 out of the 10 people I talk to about the metaverse think the metaverse is just a Facebook thing. That's how ridiculous people are. They have no idea what's going on. And metaverse wants you to think that, and Facebook wants you to think that. Mark Zuckerberg wants you to think that. That's why they named it that, so that way they become the thing. That's the whole thing. That's like naming your company toilet paper. I want toilet paper. The company who sells toilet paper is called toilet paper. That's like if I name my company microphone and this was my microphone. You need a microphone? Here's the microphone. It's the same concept. When are people not going to get this? When are people going to wake up? Why are so many people? How far are you going to let the government go until you get your head out of the clouds? How far? That's what I want to know. Let me know down below how far you're willing to let them go. I already knew from a long time ago, I don't got to outrun the bear. I just got to outrun you. And I can outrun most people. I'm not talking about a running race. I'm talking about you've got to be able to outrun them financially and support yourself and survive. Most of you will be starving and dead in the street long before people like me. But I'm just wondering, when are people going to get a clue to what's going on? And I'm talking worldwide. I hope you have enough resources to support yourself, but we've proven when the thing happened in 2020, the average American, do you realize that over 100 million Americans would have been homeless within 1 month if it wasn't for all the moratoriums and stimulus money we did in this country? 100 million Americans would have been homeless within a month. By now, almost every American would be on the streets because of what happened. You realize that? And it's about 10 times worse worldwide in socialist Europe and Africa, who keeps getting suppressed, and Asia, who keeps getting suppressed by their governments and these dictators. So I wonder when people are going to wake up and get serious. So does the metaverse have potential? Yeah, if we keep it. We, the people in crypto, the people who have helped build up these companies, But it doesn't look like that's going to happen. And per usual, nobody's fighting. You're just letting them slap you to the side and say, we'll take it from here. You did all the hard work and the grunt work. We'll take it from here. The metaverse is turning into a joke. So people ask me every day, am I buying land in the metaverse? Two things. One, just like social media, only one or two of these metaverses are going to succeed. You're going to see 100 different metaverses, and most of them you're going to buy land in, and you're going to buy crypto in, and it's going to go to zero. Okay, most of them are going to fail. Just like when social media started, there was 1 million social media sites. Most of them failed. Only about a half a dozen got any traction. Okay, it's going to be the same thing in the metaverse. Second, and more importantly, I don't think it's going to be something I'm going to want to be part of. I think it's going to be an absolute disaster. And until I see people standing up and rising up and actually taking it seriously, because if the metaverse is not decentralized, and it's not, and there's no plans for it to be decentralized, make no mistake. You may think, well, but no, dude, you have no idea what they're doing behind the scenes. None of these companies have any plans for any of this to be decentralized. It is all going to be controlled by the global central banks, period. It's already all being set up. So until people get serious, I don't want to be a part of it because it's junk, it's a scam, it's garbage. And the best thing you could do is run from the metaverse because it's not something you want to be part of. But I know that's not cool and popular, and most of you can't wait to sign up and buy $10,000 fake land in a crappy metaverse that's going to be worth zero, and they're going to take from you anyway. And then you're going to be stuck in some weird alternate reality. No, I'm good. I'll just go off the grid. So anyway, I appreciate you guys checking this out. Let me know what you think about the metaverse down below. Maybe you love it. Congratulations. Are you willing to stand up for crypto, or are you going to let crypto die? Because I'm telling you right now, if people don't start standing up soon, by 2024, people are going to be like, oh, remember when we used to have crypto? Yeah, it's gone. Oh, now what we got is Fed coin and a bunch of dead coins. You do realize that 97% of the coins that exist right now are going to fail, right? You do realize that, right? We have a bunch of coins doing the same thing because we're in the early stages. Most of them are going to fail. A couple of them are going to rise up. Now, if you're an early investor, I guess that could be kind of good for a little while. But what these coins are actually looking to accomplish isn't good for anybody. So crypto on its face could be really, really good for all of us. But again, it's not about us. It's about the central banks. And unless people rise up and decide to say no, then you have no choice, and they're just going to own you like they always do. Appreciate you guys watching this. Go all in. Get out of the clouds. Get serious. Get alert. Get informed. Wake up. Stay awake. Have an amazing day, guys. Appreciate you checking out this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.